Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Hell Revealed. This is map 18, Hard Attack, and as you can see we've got 495 monsters and 2 secrets. So let's get going. Bump the side B and then let him go. Back up, you get your backpack, and let's go and get that super shotgun. It's up top, let's just wriggle past everything. Managed to leave the soul sphere behind, not important you do. I'm just wriggling here to try and limit the damage I take from those lost souls. And now that we're in, watch out up top because we're going to get chain gunners in, and they're pretty miserable. Oops, let's clear those. I'm out to the side here. I'm out to the side to try and see that lost soul, but I can't. There you go. It's scamming me. So you can see up top you've got the chain gunners, so just peekaboo them every now and again. Takes them out. They've had a bit of an infight, which is no harm. There we go. Still some more. One more. I think that's it. No. Wow. Okay. Cool. We can grab these. Is there any more over here? Let's pick up some health, get back to some little semblance of betterness. Going to go up top to see, pick up the bits of ammo and things I didn't stick around for earlier. These are noisy maps, sorry about that. Oops, that was silly. I have noticed this, a lot of the Hell Revealed maps seem to be quite noisy in places, so I'm hoping my audio processing skills will cope, but there's a possibility they won't, so apologies for that. Okay, let's bring these guys in. Going to try and use the curvature here, just to get rid of them like that. Just watch in case any of them are backtracking behind me, so just watch that. Because I think there is another one somewhere. It's gone around, hasn't it? Oh no. Okay, it's gone back out again. Let's check again. It never even woke up. Okay, good. I can pick that up now, I don't mind too much. Managed to dodge it. Not that important. Okay, let's get rid of these barons. Focus one so we don't get pushed too heavily. And now we've at least got a path around if we want. There we go. Oops, I thought it was down. Okay. This is fine. Grab that medikit. We still got the soul sphere, so health actually not too much of a trouble on this one. Let's draw it down a little bit. I don't want it on top of my Hell Knight. Okay, and chain gun the rest. Come on. Oops. Run away, fine. I'll do. Okay. Let's keep pushing on here. We get these. And I would like to... Well, I'm going to be a little bit conservative with ammo. So for instance, not using a double shot on one of them. But I don't mind using it on a group of them. Look at that. I'll do. I'll say not going to fuss too much over my health. We've got stuff we can do. We've got, yeah, another baron here. I think we've got another archvile around the corner as well. This map, not so challenging, but an awful lot of shotgunning and stuff. I'm starting to get that shotgunning barons vibe from this WAD, which I think it's well known for. Come on. I want to keep you over there. Good. Okay. Now that we've got all this done, I'm going to run back. Because there's a secret here. So if you go right back to start, I think it's the door to triggers that are maybe a line def near the floor or near the door. But if you open that door and run back, you're going to see this teleporter. I'm going to throw on the chain gun. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to run up here. This is messy. Okay. Now there's a megasphere there. If your health ever gets too low, just grab it. But I'm going to hold back for a while. Oops, I got the auto pickup. Or the auto change, I should say, from the pickup. Let's get over to the other corner. Just going to take stuff out here. I've got health to run down. So I'm going to try and run it down a little bit. Come on, chain gunner. Okay, health's low. Had to grab it. Open the same door again. Let's just get back. Okay, not what I wanted. I was hoping to survive this one without taking too much damage, but it's not too bad. And again, honestly, health is not a major concern on this. That sounded like a resurrection. There's no archviles here. Okay. There's stuff down below, so we can... There we go. We can run down and try and get it. Let's go down. Need a little bit of space. Oh, I got the weapon switch again. Again. Oh. Oh, I don't have any shells. Okay, let me get some shells. I thought I ran over the box. Apparently not. And tidy these guys up. That backpack at the very start of the map, when you step back, the first thing you do, that is actually really, really important, and this makes the map a lot easier. So we can fully stock up in areas like this before we move on. So let's do that. Just picking up any bullets and things. Yeah, I think it's important enough to do that on this map. And then we're done with this area. Let's keep moving. Okay. Kind of going to finish off this area of the map fairly shortly, and after that there's no point in coming back here. We've got an arch file here. Let's take it down. Let it walk in a little bit so the pain element will stay behind. And I'm going to save my plasma. That's taken down like this. Or super shotgun, whatever you fancy. Lots of shells on this map, so whenever you got an opportunity to use the shells, use them. You'll see boxes of them strewn everywhere. Otherwise, you can be caught out with ammo on this, so be careful. Good. You know what? I'm going to pick you up because I don't want to bother trying to dodge you all the time. So, just bump to the side there. There's two barons down there. I'm not going down till they're dead. Oops, you've come up. And I love that. It got a little bit held up by the lift, but the lift will come back, and then it's free. So you get a little reprieve if that happens, which is nice. And I just bumped the pillar so I don't actually go down on the lift, because if you go down and get held up in front of the barons, it's not going to be pretty. There we go. Just keep bumping it. Nice. Coming up, you are. Oh, you're held up as well. There we go. I've had two barons come up on me before in this small space. That's pretty tough. Come on. So that's the last baron. Ah, there we go. It's come up. That's even more helpful. I think I've actually pushed them back a little bit from the lift with the power or momentum exchange of the super shotgun. So that's been helpful. And I think we can probably just move on. So in here we've got the cacos. So let's deal with them as you will. I think rockets are some of the most important ammo you're going to get on this map. You can dodge in these spaces. There are lots of very narrow spaces for dodging. Try your best with it. You can normally save yourself a bit of damage. Okay, step out. Fire, bring the rest of the stuff in. Again, we can afford to take a lot of health damage here, so I'm going to risk it just to save some ammo. I can run my health right down here and get back in afterwards, so I'm not too pushed. And there's just about enough space here to dodge, although my aim isn't excellent here. Okay, stepped into that one a little bit. There we go. That's looking pretty good. And now we can drop down. Okay, let's just grab a few little things, like some shells here and some shells here, just to make sure we're in good shape. So this bit's awkward. Get plasma, nothing else for this one. When you try and interact with the door, a panel on both sides opens up with an arch file and some other stuff in there in each of them. So I'm going to target one arch file. So that's it. Let's go on. Push it. Push, 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 push. You don't have long. Break line of sight. Back again. You've got to go down quickly. I'm not going to pick up the rocket launcher because I don't want to change. Oops. That was silly. I walked out for no reason. They're blocking me now from getting to the arch file. So let me go around. I picked up the mega without wanting to. So let's not lose too much health. Again though, even if I lost all my health here, I wouldn't feel that bad about it. There are more pickups. We're going to get another mega shortly. So at least it's generous in that regard. But normally I would leave it till after all of this, because we've got another arch file over here. And we've got a corpse there, which isn't great. So let's run. Again, don't hold back. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Oops. Thought I was out in cover. I wasn't. You know what? I'm going to save the rest of that. Don't want to use all my plasma here. Oops. That was what I didn't want. Is the change. Okay. Okay, that was a bit dicey in places, to be honest. I didn't do a great job on that. I have a strategy that should be more reliable than that. Okay. So this is done. When you drop down here. Yeah. It brings in an Arachnotron. Let's get the Arachnotron. Normally I kill the Arachnotron and then pick up the Mega. But this time it's a bit earlier than that. I'm going to have a quick run back to see how we're doing for plasma, if there's some that we've left behind. Because once we go back here, I'm not planning on coming back to this section again. Okay. So our secret is really the only place that we can have stuff. but I left with a full backpack. I'm just going to double check. So over here, no cells there. Up here, there's a bank of cells. Grab them. Here's another bank here. And in here, shotgun, why not? And I think that's it. Yeah, that looks good. So that was 200 cells. I think it's worth going back for that. Okay, and now we can move on to the next section. Okay, sorry, I've just got a notification on my screen. Give me a second, I get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's keep going. Next section. You can get back here later on the map if you want to, but I prefer not to have to. Yeah, you're all done. You know what, you could do a bit of pre-clearance here. Again, if you haven't picked up the Mega, I would probably pre-clear a couple of Revenants from this and then pick it up. But obviously I've not done that. Come on. Oops. Can I show myself? Yes, I can. So, oh, this is nice. I'm going to take damage here. You know what? I'm not too pushed about it. It's hard to dodge here. But getting some Revenants out of the way early on can be really helpful. That's probably about as good as I'm going to do here. Okay. Come on. Okay, let's go. That was pretty reasonable. I don't want to overdo it. I feel like I overstayed my welcome there. A little bit of an infight here. We've got some Kakos at the back. Do you want to fight? You know what? I'm just going to use the shotgun here. Is this another one of those areas we've got a lot of shotgunning to do? It's the main source of ammo we have on the map. So if I use my rockets here, as pleasing as it would be, we're going to suffer when we get to other areas of this map. So I feel like the two boxes of shells on the ground are kind of a little hint that we should be using shells here. And once our rockets are gone, we don't have any more. And you're going to find yourself in places on the map where shells really don't work well. And you're going to regret it if you spend them here. Okay. I'm risking, again, plenty of health damage here. Not too bothered with it. Just need to stay alive. And it's awkward enough because they've got a front of enemies all firing at me. Let's go for the Hell Knights a little bit because they're a little bit weaker. Go down a little bit faster. Come on. Okay, that's as brave as I'm going to be right now. Let's grab some more shells. Grab some more health. How about you guys? Do you want to fight a little bit? Just want to aggro stuff up a little bit here. Why not? That's good. Okay. Again, health not looking amazing, but these are the last monsters we have in this area. And then we've got a little bit of space to roam around and pick up some health. I suspect this is not very exciting to watch. I can appreciate that. Don't mind playing it too much, but there is a lot of shotgunning of stuff in this map, and there's absolutely no getting away from it. Something we've recognised in the WAD in general. At least it's not the single shotgun. Oops. Yeah, let's not use cells. Let's grab some more, see what's happening on the other side. Would love another medikit on this, just to get myself back into slightly better shape. Can't really take much damage here before it starts to get worrying or troubling. Come on. Nearly. Oh, my aim there not the best. But trying to focus the weaker ones. There we go. Nearly done. So that wasn't so bad. Okay. Could grab some rockets. Again, SR50 here. Just practice. No need to be doing it, but it's nice to practice it. Let's see if we can get these guys down. Don't like the Kako corpses here. They're just blocking my line of sight. Trying to line them up against each other so I've got a bit of a shield. Makes dodging way, way easier. You the last one? Yeah. Okay, let's grab a few things here, because why not? And grab those. We've got a lot more clearance to do here. More of the same, really. Not overly enjoyable to watch, I suspect. But we want our all kills. Okay. So in here, you can hear all the noise. Again, very noisy map. And it's just got a lot noisier. Let's take these guys. It's going to be peekaboo shoot time. This isn't even the difficult bit. The imps are easy. We're going to have a whole load of revenants in here in a second. Come on. Nicely lining up. Good. Okay, that's everything there. Let's open the door. We're going to run in and out again because we're going to get loads and loads of revenants. Let's run in. Let's run out. There you go. Hey presto, we've made some revenants. And I'm just going to use my peekaboo shoot method here. Again, we've got so many shells. I'm going to use every shell I can find to take this stuff down. Come on. If there's a better way of doing this, I'd be interested in knowing. Probably the best way is to UV speed this rather than max it. It is a good way of practicing my peekaboo shooting. Oops. See, I need the practice. Come on. Do not want to take a rocket in the face right now, because health is... well, it's not so precious. We do have a mega coming up in the next room. I really shouldn't be taking much damage here. Okay. Let's grab some more resources. Shells. How are we doing? Shells 60. Okay, where do we got some more shells? I'm going to use every shell in this area that I can find. I think I took these, took those. Maybe that's it. Alright. Let's do this. Soften up this section a little bit. Come on. And just process all of this stuff. Not particularly challenging to do this. Oops. But, you know, when you're going for all kills, these are the sacrifices you have to make. Okay. Come on. 10 more shots, and then I'm going to go to rockets. Rockets are really, really precious in this. We're going to deal with stuff in a minute, and we really need our rockets for them. Come on. Okay. Like, really, this fight's designed for rockets. I can get through this much, much easier with rockets. Look at that. So much value. But we get so many shells, and we really have to use them. Come on. Nice. Actually being a little bit careful not to expend my rockets and miss them. At least I'm trying to. Okay. Maybe that's good enough for now. Oops. Go to the chain gun to finish up. Is that everything? That's everything there. Wow, that's it. Down here, you can hear we're going to have a cyber. So I'm going to run into this room, run to the center. Let me just do it. Run to the center, grab this, grab back out. And I kind of did that in the hope that maybe there might be an infight with the cyber. Looks like it didn't work. That's fine. Don't need to grab the mega. I could have stopped short of it. Our health wasn't so bad. As I say, they can open the door here, so let's just keep the rockets flowing. Just back off every now and again. Nothing too challenging with this. But if you hang yourself out, you will get caught. Good. There we go. Come on. Anybody want to... let me open it. There you go. Just back out there. Yeah, just about. Come on, who's here? Nearly there. Getting towards the end. Nice. Anybody else? Okay. We've got a teleporting cyber, so again, a loud area. Get in the middle, stand on this. Okay. Line yourself up. I'm going to run in, flip the switch, and run out. Right back here. This is where cover is. Look to here. This is the next switch. Going to do all the switches. There we go. You can see there I got a little bit misdirected. Try and line up properly because it makes it really swift to get in and out, and you're unlikely to take rocket damage. So there we go. That is better. Yeah, that's the way to do it. What that done, it allows us to progress to the next area, but it also lowers the teleporters so we can get on them. And I'm actually going to mess about with this and see if I can telefrag the cyber. Whoa. Woohoo. Okay, I'm going to keep running between them. Nearly. There we go, got the cyber. Was that worth it? Absolutely not in any way. But there you go, cyber's down, flipped all the switches, and took an absolute pounding on my health. Okay, next bit, more peekaboo, a lot more peekaboo. This lift has got a ton of revenants up top, and other monsters. Best way is just call the lift every now and again, kill what's on it. We're up to 250 kills already, so we're going pretty smoothly here. Oh, that wasn't good. There is a mega there. I could grab it if we get low, but I really shouldn't take much health damage here. I feel pretty comfortable with this bit. I don't know why I took that rocket. I'm going to try and be a little bit careful not to overshoot rockets because we don't have an infinite number, and we will run out. There we go. Come on. Just got a bit of an angle on them there so that their rockets aren't easy to get to me, so I should be able to dodge. Oh, there we go. Got a Hell Knight. Going to get some barons and stuff as well. They are all on a big ledge that runs around the top of an arena up there. You can't see it directly from this position. You can kind of see up there. You can see them walking about right up the very top. There are loads of them, and this is an absolute menace. I think this is the best way to deal with it. And I say, if I feel my health is in terrible danger, I will just go inside and grab some health. But I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. Even at 36, I really shouldn't be taking much damage here. And we've got loads of them to clear. So I'm expecting to use all of the rockets nearly to clear this. Come on. Hopefully it means as the kill count runs, the noise will die off here a little bit. Come on. Got him with a bit of splash damage. There we go. 2 barons. They're down. Yep, a bit slow on these maps here, but I think it's worth it to stay alive. So let's have a look. The switch is there. You can tell we ran through this place before. The switches raised that wall to allow us into the next section, but I'm going to go and tidy up some stuff before we do that. And as I say, rockets are hugely precious, so getting that backpack early on and getting as much stuff as you can is really, really valuable. Yeah, I can actually pick everything up. I could actually be shotgunning here. The stuff that comes down the lift. It's just really slow. But not a crazy thing. If you find yourself low on ammo, there's loads of shells in where we telefrag the cyber. Look, loads and loads. So you could go and super shotgun these if you want to. Wow, where's that going? Come on. Nice. Once I start getting a bit lower on on rockets, I'm going to have to go up. But I will have to get some health before I do that, because I can't survive much in my current state. Nice. Oops, another one. I think I'm getting to the point where I'll do something more useful than this in a second. Over 300 kills. Exciting stuff in that. Okay. I won't want to hold out too much more than this. Oops, overshot that. All nicely clustered up, so why not use it? Debating how much further I want to go before I go up top. Good. Maybe fairly shortly. If I can get a very light lift, I might grab that mega. I think I killed a Revenant up top. Come on. There we go, just grab that. Now I'm feeling pretty flush. Okay, I think it's time to go up. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So let's just double check for any resources or things we've left out here. Not much by the looks of it. And I'm going to go up top here. We've got loads of monsters. Just think about how many we just killed. They were all on this upper platform up top. We're going to try and kill some of the remaining ones. If we can get in, there are more rockets in this area. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Obviously going to take some damage here. I'm not perfect in my dodging skills, but Revenants have to go. They are a high priority for me, because I'm just not very good at them. There we go. Okay. I kind of need to get a foothold on this ledge. You can see I'm already in trouble here. I'm getting very low on ammo. This is an area where you do not want to be shotgunning. I can't wait here indefinitely for all those rockets in the background to do something useful either. I just need a foothold on that ledge. Here we go. Hey. Now look, we get some stuff. You know what? I'm going to hop off here. This is where we started. And I backed off like a coward. Well, I think that's okay. Let's get in here. Okay. So now... hello? I guess it's a funny thing with the Doom AI, that things just roam around like this. I say only really interested in killing the Revenants because they're the ones that make my life the most miserable. Wow. Come on. That was good. It sounds like it's... oh, there's nice. Big chunk of Revenants. Oops, locked out too soon. Come on, get on. I want to get in because I need more rockets. There you go, another rocket. Now it looks like we're getting under control. Look at all the corpses we left on the lift. That's the lift up to this area. So looking pretty good. Back to rockets for a second. We've got a rev over here. What else? Are you annoyed? You are. Okay, I think we have this under control. That looks like it. I think we've got everything. We're going to go down to that little arena there next. So let's just drop off. We could go and process other things, but I like to get to that one next. Particularly given it's got health. Do not pick up the BFG. We're going to just run and annoy stuff for a bit. Bit of circle strafing. Whoops. Hello, Saibi. If you pick up the BFG, these towers here with the cages on them, each one of those spawns an archvile. So that's 8, I guess. That's tough to deal with. If you circle strafe here, stuff in, like you can see this, they're infighting pretty heavily already. And I should throw some plasma on here. I'd love to have the Cyber angry with me, but the Cyber will be nearly dead by the time this arena gets tidied up, and it really doesn't take that long. You can see like one half of this, 2/4 of it are already done. They're all infighting, they won't take long. And then we've only got these guys left. So really not much effort. Oh, there you go, you're already infighting. Cool. Nicely tidied. Again, don't pick up the BFG. You know what? I just mentioned about shells. Let's use the shells. Shells are very hard to use in a lot of the fights. So if you can use them, do, because they're absolutely everywhere. And you will find some of your other ammo gets tight. Let's keep going. I'm going to pick up a box every time I fire, aren't I? I'm circle strafing across them. Okay. There we go. Health not amazing, so I'm going to grab this, and you know what? I'm going to grab a second one as well. Okay. Now we're going to grab this and have to deal with the archviles. 2 in each quadrant, I guess, of this. So 2 over there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. They're tough. If they all target you, there's not a lot you can do. I guess I could try and get out. I never really thought about that before. I don't know. I'm probably not going to make that run. Okay. I've never done that before. That's interesting. Because they just immediately focus you. But now the furthest 6 archviles from here can't reach me. So I'm not expecting to get attacked by them. So I can get in here. Get you. Hide from you. Okay, it took one hit. Now I've got one side here done. I'm pretty good. That's a good outcome. And you've got a little bit of time to process these, because nothing else really tries to target you. And you've got cover if you need it. Nice. Over around the corner. Just give me a bit of breathing space. Come on. Obviously hugging the bottom to avoid the hit. Nice. Maybe I could just take one down with the... I think the other one was targeting me. Take one down with the super shotgun. Just to save myself a little bit of ammo. Come on. I think the other one was targeting me again. This is a lot easier to deal with. Oh, still targeted. Just be careful. And now we can go around. Now we're pretty safe, particularly when you get to one side. This is pretty straightforward to do. Get in when you need to. Come on. Nearly done. One more. Nice. Come on. Got a couple of hits. Good. This is done. So again, look at all the shells. I'm going to pick those up. 3 boxes in the corner, loads in each corner. You've got so many here. We also have a soul sphere. I'm sorely tempted to pick it up, but you know what? I'm going to try and hold out a little bit and move into the next section. Nearly 370 kills. We're moving along. Lots of like timid sniping in this one by me, but that seems to work quite effectively. Okay, let's wake everything up. I don't want to pick up the box of shells. I'm going to stand back a little bit. Let's wake everything up. We're going to get cacos and stuff in as well. Nice. Come on. All line up for me, please. One more shot, and I get my box. Yay. Okay, try and hold your position here. My epic dodging skills. Full display of them here. I'm going to try and hold my ground. It's nice here because they can't really form a very good attacking front on top of you here. Just because the space is limited, you can't really get 2 of them side by side. Nice. Oop. The Baron projectiles or Hell Knight projectiles, need to be careful. You can get a bit of infighting here if you want to, not too pushed for now. Come on. I see a Spectre. I think it's annoyed with somebody else, so I'd like to get rid of it. And we've got one more Caco. I can't see anything anymore. Where's my Caco? Oh, look at it over there, forget it. Alright, secret over here. Let's get in. We get a partial invis, and we get that because we've got 2 spider demon. So let's get them in fighting. Again, reckless with my health. Fine. I'm okay with that. Want to set up some good infights. That's more important to me right now. And try not to pick up shotgun shells. That was good. I picked up 4 rather than the box. I'm okay with that. Okay. Who's infighting? Lots of stuff. Let it play out a little bit. I'm not going to get involved myself in that too heavily. Let's pick up some bits and pieces. We can actually grab this. I think you need to walk into this closet to trigger the other side, the lift or platform to raise to the other side of this. I'll show that in a minute. But I think you have to do that. So even if you don't need that, you should pick it up. They're all infighting. And that imp's going to die fairly quickly. Come on. Can I stand somewhere to promote this a little bit better? So that Baron over there. Not quite. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Not looking. There we go. Come on, Baron projectile. Hit that spider for me. The other thing is I could try and get the 2 spiders to infight, but I'm going to lose health doing that. So let's just take it down. I'm expecting they're fairly depleted. But I could be wrong. Come on, go down, please. Not done a good job on getting those two spiders infighting each other. I guess I could have ran through again. I've got plenty of health. But I'm committed now. Not easy, or not difficult to hit them from here. Come on, down. Yeah, there you go. Alright. That'll do. These guys, shells. Oh, it's a mancubus. That's not good. Can you hit this? Yeah, there you go. Are you going to infight? Go on and infight for me. I don't want to fall off there because I'm going to take some damage. There, I got the infight. That's alright. Not very effective here with a super shotgun over distance. There we go. Do. Okay, what else do we have? I think the imp is gone there. I'm hoping the mancubus goes because then I don't need to use rockets. Come on, Manny. If I got bullets, I do. Yeah, there you go. Use the one we've got most of. When we open the door, we're going to have another wall of pain. So let's keep our good ammo. Nice. Alright. Rockets. Look at this. Wow. Anything want to infight? Oh, there you go. 2 responses. That's nice. You know, I kind of want to go around the corner and just look for revenants. And you can tell why. Just want to take down revenants because they are the misery. This for me. I can do an okay job of dodging many things. Revenant's not one of them. So if I get an opportunity to take some now, I'm wasting rockets. Come on. Oh, I dodged the one that wasn't even after me and went straight into it. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I got those revs. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Okay. Get a little break. We've got more stuff coming in. We can drop off. Oh, that's nice. We can drop off the platform here, so we're not held up. We can get out if we want to. And that's one. You know what? Run, 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 run. Oh, nasty. I didn't see you. And, oh, look at all this stuff. And watch your back trail. There's going to be stuff coming behind me as well. There you go, look at that. Take you down. Yep, super shotgun again. Okay. I'm going to have to super shotgun this stuff. In a narrow hall. Okay. Watch the projectiles from distance. I can see some coming over. Oops. Just rocking over and back. In the groove, literally. Come on. We're nearly there, you gotta believe me. Nice. This WAD definitely gives you lots of narrow spaces to fight heavy monsters. Is there anything behind me? No. Just needed that reassurance. Come on. Oh wow, that's not good. I need to get past you, Baron. There we go. Wow, that was scary. How's my... Oh, my health is 33. I should really... you know what? I need some shells anyway, so let me drop off. I did keep the soul spheres. Let's hope there's none on the lift. Always stand back when the lift comes down, because you never know. There we go. So let's grab that. And grab this. And get some more of the shells. You know, I could do it one more. Let's go. Whoa. Just warned you about doing that. I've done it myself. I'm going to go around here just to try and find a bit of clear space. Want an area where I can get back onto the walkway up top again. Alright, how are we doing? 39 minutes, damn. Not even finished. Bit worried about stuff coming the other ways, but I think we're okay. Okay. So that was the area we did here. So we've tidied up all that, finished it, and I said walking into the area with the blue soul sphere, raised the platform on the opposite side. So in here, just a lot of shooting to do here. Nothing particularly demanding. I guess we've got some of these guys to begin with. I'm going to tank this a little bit because I just want to get on with it. It'll be very slow otherwise. So I'll risk some damage. Yeah. Should probably be using the chain gun here. Would make a lot more sense. Good. And then we've got 8 arch files in windows here that are awkward to deal with. So get right on top of them, take a shot, and then get back out. Particularly if you get a pain state. Oops. Remember, you can be targeted from more than one side, so be careful. Keep the door open. I killed one, another one in. And get back out. If the door hangs you out, it's not good. I guess I can tank a hit, but still wouldn't want to. That's 2 there. Oops. That's 2 gone from that side. Going to do these next. Come on. If it doesn't attack you, you can all stay for the second shot. Getting targeted by more than one, so get out. The one behind me was targeting there as well. Nice. So that's both of those done. I don't think I need to go out of the room anymore. And I say I can tank the hit, and we've got a mega, so I'm going to stay in the room. I can take the risk, if risk it be. Okay, getting targeted by both, you can kind of tell. Nice. Okay. 2 more on this side. And then we've got some weird stuff to do. Come on. Nearly there. Good. 2 more arch files. One, I'm going to pick this up, but when you walk up to the door, you get teleported outside backwards to an arch file. Just tank the arch file hit. Turn around. Get right on top of it. Make sure it does damage to itself as well. My main one is, I don't want it resurrecting. Really? I don't want it resurrecting loads of stuff. Resurrected one. The last arch file in this map is fairly trivial. It's not overly worried. Come on. Oh, it's going to go up again, isn't it? Let's just get over. This is fine. 1 more kill. It's an arch file at the exit, and we've got the doorway to give us cover. So definitely going to get through this one. 40 minutes. Wow. This is my first recorded playthrough. So this is not an overly challenging map, but it does require some patience, and I think I've benefited a lot from my strategies. Come on. There we go. And out we go. Wow, 42 minutes. I'm happy enough with that. As I said, this is one of those maps where it's long, there's lots of challenging bits in it, but to be honest with you, I kind of felt pretty quickly with this one that I was going to make it through on one of my first attempts, and this is actually my first recorded attempt on this. So not a lot of practice, didn't look at any great refinements of the stuff that I was doing on this one. Had a couple of strategies I thought were quite useful. Probably one of the first one is when you get into the secret area, I ran up the steps to the top and then I took down as much stuff as I could before my health dropped. In the couple of practices I did of this map, I was able to do that without needing to pick up the Megasphere. So I tidied up the whole area, then grabbed the Megasphere. If you've picked up the backpack, which you really must do from the very start, because you cannot get back to it. If you pick that up from the very start, you can pick up all the resources in that room and move on and kind of forget about that area later. Next kind of big ones for me really were when we were going down to the room with the teleporting cyber. I just used the shotgun, the super shotgun, to take everything out, all the imps and as many revenants as I could with all the shells that I could do. I think that's really needed. I don't know where you'd have the ammo to complete this map if you weren't doing that. And you could tell there were sections in this, important sections, where I was really getting very, very low on ammo. So I think that worked out quite well. We dealt with the Mancubi in that area, and then I tried to telefrag the cyber. That's the first time ever I've been rocketed by the cyber. The kind of premise is, I think that I'm trying to hop into a teleporter, teleport to the next one, then you walk out, run to the next one and keep doing that loop. And the idea being that at some point, hopefully you hit the teleporter that takes you to the cyber and you telefrag it. In this one, I ran to one as the cyber teleported in front of me. It blocked my space, rocketed me once or twice while I ran away in panic, and then I was able to telefrag it. But still, health not a major issue on this one, so didn't really affect my chances on the map all that much. And then the next thing is getting up onto that walkway is very, very challenging. It is absolutely saturated with monsters. What I find the best way is lower the lift and rocket stuff when the lift is down. Try and do the best you can with the rockets that you have, and then go up on the walkway. Try and get a foothold on it. You probably won't be able to get onto it with everything on it dead, because you just won't have enough ammo for it. But if you can get yourself a gap and get on, you'll get a few more rockets when you're up on the walkway, and then you can try and clear it as you go. So that worked quite well. The other sections, once you go in where the two spider mastermind are fighting, I did a poor job of stimulating that infight. That wasted a lot of plasma from me. So I'd probably recommend you do a little bit of a better job on that than I did. But once you come back out, there's more stuff on the walkway again. Your ammo reserves are likely to be getting very, very low at that point. So if your health does get bad, go back down into the central arena and pick up some more health. We've got some soul spheres and stuff at the end of it, and then make it up, get a foothold back on that, and then really it's kind of finished after that, because once you get into the final room with the pairs of archviles, you can just take your time and shotgun them down, and you've got all the shotgun ammo in the world you could ever want in this. But I've really enjoyed this map. Really thought it was a huge amount of fun. I really enjoyed routing and coming up with good strategies for this map, but the reality for it is it's quite a tough map to play. You're on the super shotgun most of the time. Thankfully, we get the super shotgun in this one. So there's a lot of peekaboo shooting. There's a lot of dealing with very large numbers of monsters with slightly underpowered weapons. I've kind of had that feeling a couple of times in this WAD, but I did really enjoy getting on top of the map quite quickly. Just a couple of practices to get it. No major strategy or routing concerns with it. So I've kind of enjoyed that part of it, getting on top of it, and then running it with a high degree of confidence I was going to finish it. I think like if I run this 10 times, I'll probably finish them 8 or 9 times. It's that level of difficulty for me, really not that challenging, despite the fact it feels like quite a tough map. There's lots of health and stuff around, and lots of shotgun shells, so you can take your time with a lot of the fights if you feel a bit pushed with them. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have too, and I'll see you in the next one.